The crystals of creation have revealed themselves. Evils emerge across the multiverse. The armies of the abyss gather. The Underdark's plans are near fruition. Chaos erupts across all spheres, and darkness descends on the plains. Alliances are forged in blood. The gods move avatars like pawns on a board, and unlikely heroes emerge to thwart the unstoppable. But will it be enough before the material plane crumbles? The hopes rest in a group of wayward adventurers. The battle of the Outlands awaits.
Where did we last leave off? That's a great question, huh? Our adventurers returned victorious from destroying the Creation Forge. Partaking on Clank's brew, the Turtle told them of a rumor that the Illithid and House Cannith were working together, and to go to the Sharn to look into it. Then, during a trip to Shard Sphere, Charles deciphered another page in his book. It told of Oberus placing a shard of evil into this material plane. Tharizdun, the chained oblivion, found the shard and saved the universe by throwing it into the element of chaos that erupted into the abyss. Jay talked to Jace and was compelled by his crystal of creation to see through a tear of space and time into a courtroom where Gary Gygax gave up his ties to TSR to a mysterious hooded figure. After trying to steal dragon shards and almost becoming splinters, they searched for a parking spot on Sharn, but decided to featherfall into the richest section of Skyway. Will our adventurers find the crystal of creation, uncover the mysteries around these twisted warforge, or end up like every beginning of an Elder Scrolls game? Only time will tell. So, we last left you off leaping off the side of the Belmac ship and feather falling down onto Skyway. As you can see, I gave you a nice new shiny landing page here that shows the whole city of Sharn for you. So you can see the Skyway is this elegant city based on floating on these clouds. And as you look down at the little ants below walking in the city, everything seems pristine, bright colors, beautiful sunny day as you're descending down. What are you guys doing here as you're slowly descending down into the Skyway?
We're looking for someone, right? Didn't someone know something about the shard we're looking for?
That's a good question.
If one of you want to roll me an intelligence check, I'll let you see if you can recap.
All right.
How's that? Let's dust off the dice. Yeah. I like to get a roll of the dice, break it.
Oh, nice. A 9.
A 9?
It's like the House of Cannith was what we were looking for.
Okay.
Because of everything that's happening.
Yeah. It kind of rings a bell to you, Charles, but might be that. You're having a hard time. You had a rough time reading your book.
Yeah. So Iflid took control of production of Warforged here in the House of Cannith, and other people would make Warforged, so that's an issue. But like, what exactly we're doing here?
We know there's a shard somewhere.
There's a shard somewhere, and there's also a big cataclysm, which almost 100% has it. Big cataclysm where, there's an entire place covered in black fog that's super evil. Nothing. I wonder where the shard could be.
Never put anything there.
I think that there's... Okay, so we're in Sharn right now, right?
Yeah, so
there's
on
a
the
big
landing
thing
page, you can see, big Sharn in City of Towers, and you're on the descending... You're pretty much above this map, descending down to the Skyway. Give me a little time here to discuss your plans before you kind of land on, in the middle of the Skyway.
All right, so there's the headquarters of the House of Caneth on the south side of Sharn, apparently. And if they've taken control of everything, we should probably go to that place on the south side of Sharn, the headquarters of the House of Caneth.
Okay.
Yeah, but Sharn isn't just like a normal city; it's a very tall one. So, like, where exactly we could?
What does it mean by south?
We'll ask directions.
Yeah, that's like a headquarters of a Warforged creation place. I doubt it's unknown. But we'll figure it out. I believe in us.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're very charismatic.
When you jump off, where would you like to land? What would be your most advantageous place to land? Like in the road area? There's some wooded area clearing. What do you think? Where would you want to land?
Probably
Maybe the park?
Yeah, either the park or like somewhere on a road that doesn't have vehicles that will crash.
Okay. So
maybe on like a sidewalk or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
So somebody like Kurgan, why don't you roll me a percentage die? And 100% is the perfect place you want to land. And the lower you get in this percentage die, the worse it gets.
I got a 9.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Okay.
Who knew jumping off a moving ship was not how you go to your precise wishful location?
You're looking at like a barbed wire fenced in area, and there are people with chains on their feet and arms, and they're walking around this area, and you're pretty much descending down into this courtyard where these people are out there, and you see there's guards, and they see you, and all of a sudden commotion starts to happen as you're beginning to descend down to what looks to be like a makeshift jail area.
I'm just gonna. Am I like falling in Skyway, or am I falling like landing in
Skyway.
upper wards?
It's the Skyway. It's a holding area, jail, outside section to the jail, courtyard. That they'll let the people out and walk around a little bit, but it's a jail. And you guys, I'll give you a round or two here. But you see, this is where you're pretty much landing.
Can I do anything?
Yeah,
Can I do anything?
Jay isn't exactly someone who can do things other than ignore fall damage in this situation.
Jesus Christ. A man falling from the sky into a prison with a back that looks like it would fit into the Iron Throne.
I'll go ahead and cast invisibility at 4th level so that I can get all of us.
Okay. You do notice that you were spotted. The guards were pointed up and so they did see you, but you can still cast.
I mean, anyone have a better idea?
Yeah, Jay has no better idea, no.
All right, well then we're going to go for it.
Okay, so
just as we're falling, just reach out and make us all disappear.
Okay, how long does that spell last?
Like an hour, right?
Okay.
Yeah, concentration up to an hour.
Okay, I'll roll a dice here. I'm going to give them a perception. This is their job, so I'm going to get a +5 to this roll. Oh, not that great here. So we got 13. So, so they're looking around. They're kind of, I swear I saw somebody and it was right there. And he's like, I didn't see anything. I was like, trust me, there was something there. It was floating down here. Okay. You guys land in this courtyard. There is a prisoner, pretty burly man, older, gray hair, scarred up, looks like a thug. And he looks at the grass where you guys landed, where it left an imprint. And he goes, who's there?
It's your conscience.
Oh God!
I was thinking maybe I should just punch him out, but no, this is better.
Yeah,
Let's go.
Why don't you roll me a deception here?
Oh boy, I'm really good at those.
And this is going to be a straight roll because this guy's not very innate.
Okay. 12.
Okay. He's like, what? Really? I swear I'm innocent. I didn't do it.
Well, just keep being good and you'll be released.
Oh, okay. I promise. I'm good. I'll be good from now on. I only got 75 more years. And
good job.
And he turns around and heads out. And it looks like the guards are still looking up and haven't noticed you. What are you doing?
Let's get out of here.
Whisper, was that you, Charles? I can't see you. I can't see myself. I think you... Did you do this to us or what?
Was what me?
The invisible.
Oh, yeah, that was me.
Okay, good. Where's Jay? Where's Jay?
Over here.
Oh, jeez, stop scaring me like that. Okay.
Let's all go this way and try and get out of this little work jail area.
What do you mean this way? I can't see where you're pointing and I can't see where you're going because I can't see you.
Point.
I'll use prestidigitation to just do like a tiny little like sparkle or something.
Give me a sleight of hand.
We can get out
Give me a
of here.
sleight of hand on that.
25.
Oh, beautiful.
Damn.
Okay, so
Absolute god of sleight of hand.
let me show you what, let me describe. It's a smaller courtyard. It's probably about 75 feet by 75. There's a workout bench. There is a area to walk around. The fence is actually, there's a steel fence with barbed wires. And then behind that is another fence made of concrete, which is about 30 feet tall, that has 2 guard towers on both sides. Behind you is the jail cell. So it's a big building with no windows and one entry in.
So where we drop down, is there like an outer wall? Are we by an outer wall? Or?
Yes. So you'd have to climb over the steel fence with barbed wire to the concrete fence with barbed wire, past the 2 guard towers to get out.
Oh, we did really good at this.
Christ, we landed in the best situation ever.
Hey, the dice says what the dice says.
Imagine if I somehow got a 1. How much worse would that have been?
You didn't take damage, so that's pretty much what the one would have been.
I could teleport one of us out. I mean, 2 of us out.
Yeah, but what would that do to your spell? Your invisibility?
Invisibility would still be fine.
Okay.
Oh, okay, wait. I could put polymorph into a bead that the person that remains behind can use after the other 2 of us teleport out.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, like what should we turn into? Something small, something that can probably get around things, maybe
Pigeon or something?
fly.
Just fly out of here.
As long as we're smart enough to not... We still are smart, right? We won't become dumb as hell.
I've met
I
people
don't
who
know.
could turn into animals. They were still, smart enough.
Can you turn me into a bird too, Conscious?
No,
He's just following us, is he?
you will be free.
I'll be free. I'll be free. This is great news. My conscience is talking to me. They're going to turn my conscience as a bird, an invisible bird.
No, I'm a cricket. Go find me. I'm underneath that tree over there.
He runs over to the tree and he bends down and he's looking at the tree, look like through the blades of grass.
I didn't notice he was still following us. That was
me neither.
something.
I didn't cast invisible on him.
Yeah, but I think that would cause a bit of trouble. I don't know what he's in for, but he doesn't seem to be the most stable of people.
Yeah, he said he still has 75 years.
Yeah, so what the fuck did he do? It couldn't have been something as simple as like tax evasion or something.
Yeah.
Mathis had better criminal laws, and they were a slave state.
How long is it between the two fences?
10 feet.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so
I could just do a wall of force, like stairs over the two fences. I don't. It's an invisible wall of force. Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
do
that'd
you
be
think
interesting.
that's a hell of a plan? Will it work?
Oh crap! We lose our
your rolls?
concentration. We lose invisibility.
I mean, I think
Okay,
that the pigeon plan where two people teleport out, and I guess I can teleport into a pigeon or turn into a pigeon with whatever spell you give me.
Okay. Oh wait, if I give one of y'all the bead, then you can concentrate on that spell. So if I give one of you all a force, then you cast it, and it'll go through you, so we can stay invisible.
Slightly meta-wise, I think the spell has to be like 3rd or 4th or lower. I'm not sure it could hold all.
Yeah. Fourth level. Okay, so I could do another invisibility, and then I cast wall of force. Or we could just do the pigeon plan.
Or could you teleport multiple times? Just prepare a teleport spell?
Well, yeah, but the one that I have, I could take one person with me, and then if I come back, that's 2 times, and then if I come back again...
Could you just set up a teleport in the pearl?
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
Are you supposed to be like the smart one?
I'm out of practice.
Listen, he's smart. I'm practical, okay?
I haven't broken out of jail in a couple years. All right, yeah, let me get to work on that. I'll go ahead and use my arcane abeyance to put a dimension door in it.
Okay.
All right, who wants to do their own spell?
Describe to me, you're invisible. Describe to me what that looks like.
All right.
What do you mean? You want us to describe what being invisible looks like?
No, what?
So
his spell, what is he doing?
I'm doing a dimension door, so I pull out this little glass bead, and I whisper the words into it.
Okay.
And then the bead shatters, and replacing it is this orb of energy. It's like this purplish energy, and as I grab it again, it turns invisible with the rest of me, and I'll go to hand it to someone else.
Okay.
Now we run into the extra problem.
Keep your hand right where it was, because we could see that purple.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move forward.
Wait,
I'm gonna move forward, and then I just push my hand into your face.
Did you just say he could see? You could see that purple? Okay.
It was for like a split second.
Yeah. Well, that gives me a +5 to this roll here. A 15. I would say. Give me a deception. Beat a 15.
You sure it's not sleight of hand?
Sure, you can give me a sleight of hand.
Thank goodness.
15.
He's got at least a +5 to that, maybe even more.
19.
Okay, okay.
Ooh.
So the guard turns around, thought he saw something, and he's like, I think I saw something, but it was over any different area.
He's more concerned by the guy trying to find a cricket.
And the guy found a cricket. He's like, I found my conscience. It's right here. And he's cradling it.
I'll go ahead and, as I'm getting the spell ready, I'll just pull out my little copper wire and use message to cast into this guy's head. Congratulations, now keep me with you at all times.
I will. And he like punches the guard who comes over, who tries to take the cricket away from him. And now there's like a brawl going on.
All right, now's the time.
More distractions.
Now's the time. Y'all ready?
I believe Jurgen slaps you on the face trying to reach out and get everything.
Oh, you still have it, yeah. I'll just set it on the ground real quick, all right?
What? No. My hand is on your face. Put, the thing. Like,
that's not his face.
Here you go.
I don't know that's not his face. That's just what I'm imagining. Either this is a really weird nose or it's just your nipple.
Okay,
everything's invisible, so I can't tell. Okay, I got it.
All right, you got it. Yeah.
What do I do?
Just picture the other side of these walls that we saw as we were coming down. Okay?
Okay. All right. I picture that, and do I just pop over?
You have to say the magic words.
Please.
Good enough.
Wow.
He didn't have to say the magic words. I just wanted him to.
Okay.
All right, let's go. And then I'll grab you and picture the same side, and I'll say the magic words. We'll both go over there with Dimension Door.
Okay. Why don't one
it's
of you...
It's a range of 500 feet.
Okay.
Oh, no.
How far are you doing it?
I'm doing it just like a bit a ways from the wall, like just outside of it.
So,
but not like leaning back against it. Probably like 50 feet away from the wall.
Okay, 50 feet away from the wall. One of you roll me a percent die.
All right.
The higher, the better.
Christ, man.
That is amazing.
That was a solid 1 for all you
All right.
at home.
All right.
There is a group of brand new guards. I mean, probably 20 of them, and they're in training, and they're like, this is how you take down a person who's going to appear out of nowhere. And then you guys appear out of nowhere right in the center.
We are still invisible.
Okay.
Now, what about my role? Because I cast a separate spell.
Oh, separate door?
Separate dimension door. It's not the same dimension door.
Okay,
You appear
you may
somewhere
roll.
else.
Of course, I'll give you a separate roll. I thought it was the same door. Go for it.
Okay. Solid 84.
Okay.
Nice.
Tell me where you ended up.
I was just thinking, okay, outside of the wall. And as I pictured in my head, I was just thinking of the wall, and maybe there's like a street or something along the other side. I didn't get a good look, but I just was on the other side of the street from the wall, and so I just popped down there. Maybe there's someone selling, I don't know, fruit or something on a cart, like a hot dog stand. I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, there's an old man. He has a bird cage, and he's selling some fruit. And off into the distance, he's eyeing a group of brand new recruits going through their training. And why don't you roll me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, because there's at least 10 of them coming.
Us too.
Just you, Charles.
All right.
I'm with Charles, by the way, because he
you
grabbed
are?
me, so.
Okay, then
Yeah.
you must roll as well.
Charles.
Dexterity saving throw, and this is
Disadvantage.
these guys straight roll.
Okay.
They're brand new. An 18, beautiful. What do you guys got?
14.
20.
Okay, so describe how you save this, Jay.
So they start do the this is how you grab someone if they appear out of nowhere, and like they start grabbing at the air. So Jay does like this kind of looks like a drunken style of just invisibly falling backwards and barely managing to maneuver out of the way of them.
And Charles, you get like bum rushed by like 2 or 3 new recruits, and they're totally surprised to see anything there. But they grab you and they're like, what the heck is this? And now they're all surprised, and they got a hold of you, 2 of them, and you are officially grappled.
Okay. I'm still invisible.
Still invisible, but grappled.
I'm still.
And now you can polymorph.
I could if I wanted to use a 5th level spell. I'm grabbed by 2 of them, right?
Yes, 2. One around
Okay.
your torso, one's got your left ankle.
Okay, so the one with my ankle, I'm gonna real quickly. Oh crap! No, that's concentration. Crap.
The fun of getting into hijinks.
Yeah, geez, you guys started this session off just rolling fantastic.
Well, he did.
Honestly, I don't know what I prefer, the best rolls or the worst.
It's not technically an attack that they did, but could I use my Atlas of Endless Horizons and spend a charge to teleport out of the grapple?
Explain to me, read to me what it does.
When you are hit by an attack, you can use your reaction to expend 1 charge to teleport up to 10 feet to an unoccupied space you can see. If your new position is out of range of the attack, it misses you.
I don't know, because you're grappled, so I think you'd have to break free from your grapple. If it was like a melee attack and a hit, I would allow
Yeah,
you.
I did.
Since you're grappled.
I did a saving throw. Okay.
Yeah.
Well then, I'm going to use Momentary Stasis on the guy that has my torso, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Or else they are incapacitated.
Okay. +2 to this roll.
All right.
9.
9 fails.
Okay.
So he's incapacitated, and
How is he incapacitated? Explain to me. Show me what happened.
he got. Yeah, so he did that, and if you could see my tattoos, but you can't because I'm invisible, you'd see one like on the back of my neck, kind of glow green, and this green glow is gonna like. It would have surrounded him if I wasn't invisible, but I am, so you can't really see it. So you just see him kind of freeze up, and like he's frozen in time almost.
Okay. So he's just like frozen there.
Yeah.
Okay. So he's
and that's until
frozen.
the end of the next turn.
Yeah, his arms are still around you, though.
And then, I guess I'll just try to break free of the other guy.
Okay. Go for it. Let's do a duel off here.
Is that acrobatics?
You get to make acrobatics or athletics your choice. They have to make athletics.
Perfect.
Straight roll for me. A 5.
12.
Okay, so you kick off of him. You break free from this stasis that this guy has around you. And really, everybody's just worried about this guy who you froze. And they're like, oh my God, Fred, what happened to you? Are you okay? I think he's having a stroke. Oh my gosh. And he's like dragging him
I
off
am
you.
running up a building out of the street.
Okay. And yeah, you run off. Everybody's really worried about this guy.
Yeah, Jay will. I believe Jay could probably hear Charles' footsteps running away.
Oh, perception. Give me that.
All right, can we see a natural 1 for 16? Come on. 34.
Beautiful. Of course.
Jeez whiz.
All right, and then Jay will just follow Charles.
Yeah, and I'll use message to try and talk to
Jürgen.
Yeah, I guess you're the only one that's away from us. I'll be like, meet us on this roof. The one
How
that's
does message work? Do you have to point to the person, or
No,
is that
because-
sending?
You can go through like a different...
yeah. You
You just have
point
to
to them within range, but yeah.
But it can go like through walls and stuff, so you can point in like
Yeah.
a general area.
Yeah.
But there's like 4 cardinal directions. I want to see a D4 roll.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see how bad this can get.
Well, I've been rolling great so far. So there we go.
Okay, so 4 is going to be me, all right?
Oh, well, I got a 1.
Oh,
Someone just hears in their head.
Yeah.
it's the guy with the
Yeah,
bird
it's the guy
cage
with the
next to me.
The guy with the cricket.
Oh, back to him again.
Yeah.
He's gonna try and escape. Oh no.
Yeah. He's like, my God just told me to leave. And you hear commotion over the walls. Got to go.
Continue.
Wow, this is going flawless.
I know. So
All
what
right,
are you guys
Jay,
doing?
you're with me, right?
Jay's caught
So-
up. He's behind you.
Okay.
Kind of looking at your footsteps where you're kicking up the dirt. And he can see
Yeah.
that. And that's where he's at.
Is there some way that
Where-
I can spot this
Why
dirt
don't you
as
give me
well?
a perception? You can give me a perception roll. Pretty high DC, 19.
Oh,
I got a 19.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Okay. So you actually see the commotion. It's not hard to see. And you see that there is a little bit of dust kicking off 2 separate footprints.
I guess I'm going to look left and right at the road, then when it's safe, I'm just going to run across.
Okay. And you guys are in a pretty busy area. The walls of the prison are long gone. You are now well-trimmed hedges. There's these high-end shops with, glass windows. People are going to and from on these large sidewalks. The middle of the road, there's no horses, but there are buggies being pushed around by Warforged, and also some mechanical horses, which are pretty interesting. You've never seen. The streets are clean. There is not a piece of debris. There are Warforged cleaning up, taking out these garbage cans. There's probably 10 to 1 Warforged versus there's some dwarves, but mostly humans in these streets.
it's always a good sign when the humans are outnumbered by robots.
Is it? I haven't met many robots before.
Oh, well, I mean, I was just talking about stories that I've read.
Oh, yeah?
Like Thy Robot. Have you heard of that one?
iRobot. No, I'm afraid I
Yeah,
haven't heard of
yeah.
it. Maybe it's a Ravnica thing. We just
Oh,
didn't have
yeah,
time
it
to
might be.
find them to
It might
visit a
be.
library.
All right, well, either whenever people are like looking away, or like whenever I'm in a group and it could come off as kind of unnoticed, I'll go ahead and drop invisibility.
There are some places where you can duck into between 2 buildings where there is a side door to these shops where they set up dumpsters or there's some crates.
Yeah, I'll just like duck behind some crates and drop it.
Okay. Yep. No problem. No need to roll. You can.
All right.
Save you that.
There's another group of guards training behind the crates.
They're for people who come out of invisibility behind crates.
How about you guys? Are you guys dropping it as well?
It's not to do with us. He's the one who cast it.
Ooh, so. How he doesn't know that you guys went behind the crates and they dropped it, right?
Well, I knew that they were following me, right?
Yeah.
Or no? Okay.
So why don't you guys both roll me a percentage die?
Ooh,
This is
go.
going to be brilliant.
Let's see if we can get 2 more ones.
Yeah, please.
gods, I've never rolled a percentage die on D&D.
I got a 24.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
You're okay.
I got a 1.
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh.
Did you really?
That
Yeah,
is
it rolled
insane!
Oh my gosh.
What is
That's
this?
2 natural
if-
ones off of a percentage die.
If we were clerics, we would have summoned our god multiple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
What, 3
well,
times by now?
As you let go, Jay was not even close to the alley. He was kind of lost track for a second, and one of the guards looks up and says, "There! I just saw him up here. He's the one." And now they're chasing after Jay, but they're probably 100 feet away.
Okay.
I'll meet back up with you guys later. And Jay will flip his hood up and with his 50 feet of movement speed,
Okay.
I think easily outpace the guards.
You
You
have
could
some
get
options.
100 feet
You can-
away from them in 6 seconds, and
You
they can
can-
probably get like 50 feet closer at most.
Are you running down the street? Are you going up walls? What are you doing?
He wants to go straight up a wall, like onto a roof, and then go away from them, like as the crow flies, just like distance, because it's hard to follow someone if they just go, "Hi, I'm on the roof now, bye."
Okay, you can roll me a dexterity check, please, or athletics.
I think I'll go as same difference. 13.
It took. Let's just say, as you got on top of the roof, that says you kind of dipped over and you stumbled a little bit because your robe got hung up on one of the gutters, and you had to take a little bit of time to unlatch your robe. And now you're on the roof, and I'm going to give them a perception check here to see.
They make it with disadvantage because I have my
roll
cloak
that
up.
again then. Okay, so they run past you and down, and they stop, and they're milling about the bottom of this building, and they're looking left and right, and one came down the alley where this building's at, but none's looking up.
It's like a stealth game. No one looks up.
Yeah. So let me tell you, you're on a flat surface. There is a door, like a wooden, like an outhouse with a door that looks to be stairs that goes down into this building. Yeah.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be like any odd airships that are like making odd passes, looking over, like no guard things that be able to see on the roofs, right?
There's airships, but for you, they're not like searching for you. There seems to be passing back and forth. But you can give me a perception, please.
31.
Okay, so as you see from this vantage point, there seems to be a large building that has the word House Jarasco on it. There seems to be people in bandages walking in and out of this building. One person's in a wheelchair with a cast on, walking in. There's another person walking out with, it seems to bandage on his head. Further down, there's just mansions, huge estates beautiful houses that are you wouldn't even dream how much money is here, but there is a lot of money in this place.
Anything with big House Caneth spray painted on the side?
Not where you're at. It's hard for you to see. There's lots of trees, other buildings masking. You can just see there's a lot of beautiful houses and mansions. These are not houses. These are mansions, mega mansions. Jeff Bezos mansions.
All right. Well, then I guess I will chill up here until the guards go away.
You see a couple are heading into the building that you are on.
Of course they are. Jay will, if he can, he'd like to dash like a few buildings over and then hide.
Okay. Give me a dexterity saving throw or dex check for you, and we're going to go on to the other two. So as he's making that dex check, what are you two doing?
Oh, Christ.
Oh, no.
Well, we're not worrying about guards or anything for ourselves, right?
No, but you do have noticed that Jay just like in the alley,
Yeah.
he was out of the alley. He didn't make it in. You two did. And then all of a sudden he went, oh shit. He ran off, and then these group of like 20 guards come chasing after him after about 10 seconds.
Maybe you should have waited until we like confirmed we were all in here.
Yeah, that would have been a good idea. It's been a rough morning.
I feel ya. So, where are we supposed to head to again? I think he said that he would just meet us. What are we going to? House Caneth? Something like that?
House Canada? Yeah.
I think that sounds right. Canada.
Yeah. We should
House
just
Canada.
ask around, maybe?
Okay. Well, this looks like a really fancy, like, town here. Like this, at least, level, I guess. And I don't really have a shirt.
So you want to go shopping?
No, I'm just... Well, might be nice, but things here would probably be very expensive. Actually, what is...
I have like 2 jackets. I don't know if one of them will fit you, but here you go.
I mean, hell, even one just even unbuttoned would be better than this.
Oh yeah, styling. Here. And I'll take out my like outer cloak and hand it to him.
Okay. Does it fit?
Does it fit?
It's probably a bit small. It makes you look extra swole.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. Hey, you look kind of like a fancy wizard and stuff. You could say I'm like your bodyguard or something.
Smart.
Yeah, that would explain all the swords.
Yeah, give me a second. I'll just start like prestidigitation myself and getting rid of like the flecks of blood and mud and whatever else is on my clothes. So I still look very ratty and disheveled, but now I'm not like just covered in gunk.
Okay. And what are you guys doing?
Should we start at a bar? They usually talk to people.
That's true, if someone's drunk enough. Alright, let's find a bar, I guess.
Okay, and you step out of the alley, and a little further down, out of eye and ear range, is Jay as he runs over and majestically jumps off the edge of this building. And as he does, there's some pigeon poo that makes you slip, and you are falling just short of what you needed. And give me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, looking for a 13 to grab the ledge of the building. Beautiful.
18.
Beautiful. Your hands, boom, grab the edge. Give me a strength, please. Check.
Flat strength.
Flat strength, easy peasy, 12.
Yeah. No.
And you slip down and you fall.
Oh man.
But you know, you don't take any damage because you're a freaking monk.
Yeah, kind of like bats his feet against the wall to kind of like help run down somehow. It's very awkward looking because he's not planning on doing this.
Yeah.
But hey, no fall there.
Yeah. And as you land on the ground, you hear a clicking noise and a bright flash. And you look up and there's this woman and she's wearing like this business suit and she's got a camera and she points it right at you and she hits a button and a big flash goes off. And you see with your passive perception, she's got like a lanyard and on it says press.
Uh-oh.
The hell's a press? Is that what you make books on? Jay doesn't know. Jay will tug his hood even further over his head.
Yeah.
And will quickly escape range of this odd press woman. The woman titled Press.
And she goes,
I guess it's a name tag.
Before you go, hey, what? It's not every day I see somebody jumping over and then the building. Hello?
Jay will stop, turn back slightly, and then just keep on walking.
Yep. So she's
too
blonde.
many bad things today.
She's blonde, curls, curly hair, short hair to her shoulders, deep blue eyes. She has a, like I said, business suit, and you do notice there it said the Sharn Times under the press. And she runs off and she takes another picture, and then a couple of the guards up on top of the roof look down. And I will give, why don't you give me are you running off? Are you stealth?
No, because if this is in the streets, he's not going to be sprinting down the streets.
Okay, so you can give me a stealth, and I'm going to give me a straight perception, add 2, and it's 18. Ooh, 19.
28.
So just as they duck over, you kind of hide behind a couple of Warforged that are making their way with a carriage, and you duck behind this carriage and hold onto the side of it as it drives off, and you are free.
The dumb Assassin's Creed moment where you're like, you're not allowed to. How are you blending in with them? I don't know, deal with it.
All right. Wow. Some awesome rolls. Okay, so let's go back to the other crew here. You're looking for a bar?
Yes.
Okay. Very upscale. So as you, not the type of biker bar establishment you're looking for, but very upscale establishments. There's restaurants, there's outdoor dining, there's indoor dining, there's jazz music playing out of a couple of these establishments. What are you looking for? A bar, a restaurant?
I think just a bar, right?
So you hear music, jazz music playing out of some of these boxes. You're not really sure what it is, how music is playing out of these boxes that are outside. But you walk up to this door, and as you look in this glass door, there is a long, beautiful oak bar table and stools. There is a man wiping down a couple of glasses. Further into the bar are some tables, and there is a man on a piano.
Hey, sing us a song, Mr. Piano Man.
He's like, if I had a dime, everybody said that. In fact, if I had a dime, and he points to his cup that's empty.
Good luck with that.
And he's just standing on his piano.
All right, Jurgen. Are you good at this? Like talking and getting information from guys?
Not particularly.
All right.
Let's do it anyway.
Let's do this. Head up to the bartender.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, there's a couple of people at the bar. They eye you up and down a little bit, and like, pretty much businessmen with, finely tailored suits. They look at you and they like, well, looks like I got to get back to work. And it seems like they get up and they walk past you.
All right. Well, 2 of your finest drinks, please.
Oh, you got it. Any?
Actually, wait. How much are those?
Oh, this is 100 gold pieces a shot.
2 of your 2 goldiest drinks, please.
And he puts this beautiful, elegant bottle back in place, and he goes down to the bottom shelf, grabs a bottle, pours two shots.
Now that's that max intelligence coming in.
And slides it over to you, and that'll be 2 gold pieces.
Thank you very much.
All right. So what brings you to the Skyway? You guys definitely don't look like you belong here.
Oh, well,
I'm just standing behind Charles, sort of with like my arms crossed, just keeping an eye out, pretending to be like a bodyguard of some sort.
I'm here on research. I'm looking for the house Calamari. The house,
House Calamari.
No, it starts with a C.
Starts with a C. Well, good luck on that.
We're looking into research about the cataclysm that happened.
Well, I see. Yes, the Mournland.
So forgive me if I don't look. Agreed. Forgive me if I don't look quite up to speed with the rest of the fashion around here. We spent most of our time down there trying to figure that out.
Mournland? Tell me.
The outskirts of it mostly.
So, is it true? Is there dead people that walk out of there?
Oh, buddy, you got to be more specific. There's all sorts of things that walk out of there.
We've seen zombies.
Well, I can tell you if you tell me something interesting as well. Help me find these people I'm looking for.
Well, who are you looking for?
I told you all we got was a house C.
House C. Okay. Well,
the rest of the note was etched out in blood, so we couldn't read it.
House. I mean, is it a dragon mark house? I mean, there's only one really that has a C. That's House Canneth. But
yeah.
What are you? Oh, you're looking for House Canneth? They're all around. They make like everything. They're like, if you should you're from the Mournland and you don't know about House Canneth. I need you to roll me. I need you to roll me a deception. And he's like physical here, and he's a bartender. He knows he's a bullshit detector. +5 to this.
Oh yeah.
Can I just maybe assist somehow?
Wait, before you roll, well, how are you going to assist?
I'm just going to say, have you ever been near the Mournland? It kind of messes with you a bit.
Okay, I like that. Yes, advantage.
Okay.
You got to be
12
a 20.
and
you got to be a 22.
Yeah,
crack balls.
20. That's a 12.
He eyes you and he's like, "Listen, man, I can smell bullshit a mile away. If you want House Canneth, I mean, it's not hard to find. It's the biggest house in here. But you're not from the Mournland. You're not even from here. And listen, I get all types here. It's fine. As long as your money is real, that's all I care about. But no funny business. Drink your alcohol and good luck on your research."
Thanks, partner.
Is our money legal tender here?
Gold Gold is gold is gold.
Gold can be gold, but it definitely looks like, unless you're giving him the Ravnica stuff, it's gold.
Well, most of my stuff, actually all of my stuff is from here.
That's true.
A Eberron coin. We're not giving them counterfeit coins yet.
Not yet. All right. One more question, and then we'll be out of your hair and stop scaring your customers.
Yeah, what
said
is
that
it?
House Kenneth is all around here. It's the biggest house. Can you just point us in the right direction?
Yeah, just head down the other side of the Skyway. You'll see it. Big congregation of Warforged. There is a crest with a bull on it. You'll see it. Big House Kenneth. It's the biggest house. You can't miss it.
Thank you very much.
My
Your
troubles.
trouble. Yeah. I'll give him one more gold piece.
I do love adventurers. Have a great day.
Hey, you too. All right. Well, that wasn't totally useless.
Jay, let's go back to Jay as you finishing up your drink. Jay, what are you doing?
Well, I now have Mrs. Press on me. As I stealthily made a hasty retreat and definitely didn't run away. No one's following me, right? I appear like I'm safe. I'm good.
You definitely got away, but now are you going to hang out and kind of scout out? What are you doing?
Well, Jay will do the simple, sensible thing of ask anyone who doesn't appear too busy or doesn't appear like they'd sick their guards on me if I approach them about where the headquarters of House Kenneth is.
Okay. So there are plenty of merchants selling, a lot of shops. You got to go into the stores. There's not many people just selling stuff out in the open.
All right. Jay will do the simplest thing and go and just basically palm 5 gold and then go, excuse me, madam, if he goes into a shop with a woman. Do you happen to know where the headquarters of House Kenneth is? I heard it was somewhere south, but I'm not sure.
As you walk into the shop, it's a shop of hats, lots of beautiful women hats. And she goes, House Kenneth. Yes, definitely. If you just keep going down the street very far, you can't miss it. It'll be on your left, the biggest house in town. It looks like with your head, the sun might be giving you sunburn. Would you like a hat?
No, thank you. Thanks for your time.
You don't have any hair. You could have sunburn. We have
Jay will just put 5 gold on the counter and then leave.
Are you sure? Oh, thank you. You're very kind. Thank you so much. And you leave.
Just as like, give you money, I'll go away. Go away, please. I don't need a hat. I've been in too many bazaars. He's done with it.
Okay, and as you head out, we'll say the group kind of meets up, kind of halfway there, and you guys definitely, let's just say Kurgan and Charles see Jay up ahead. You can't miss him. He's like standing out like a sore thumb. His head is bobbing up over the crowd.
Oh yeah, he's like a giant, isn't he?
Yeah. There he
I
is.
think he's an average height, but no.
Nah, he's a Goliath. He's like to his 7 feet.
There's Jay. Ooh, wait, watch this. And I'll pull out my copper wire and whisper, "Don't turn around." Just to Jay.
What's the roll to not flinch?
That would be
a
like
wisdom check, right?
That would be dex, right? Reflex.
Oh, dex? Okay, yeah, let's make a flat dex check, see how much Jay flinches.
Oh.
Yeah, Jake just keeps on walking. He's
Yeah,
told not to turn around. Jay doesn't turn around.
Just kidding, it's us. Turn around.
Jay pirouettes on one of his heels and scan, and easily sees you guys.
Easily with your perception sees Kiergan with like 70 swords, and there's like children as they pass Kiergan crying, and they're pointing up, and he's like, it's a demon, mama, it's a demon, oh my gosh.
That's nice.
I'm just gonna say, I'm not a demon, I'm a devil, and just keep walking. Like every time someone says that, I'm just gonna be like,
the kids are crying.
God, education in this city.
Not
Just
many,
pretending I'm like a devil.
Not many tieflings. Actually, you haven't seen one yet.
Why wasn't the guy at the bar weirded out? Maybe he was and he just didn't care. I don't know.
He's, behind the curtain. He dealt with adventures. He's a bartender. He's seen plenty of adventures. All adventures start at a bar.
Jay walks up to Kiergan. Wow, it's been a minute since you were the weirdest thing people see. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether I like this or not. The crying kids are pretty funny though, so...
Well, Jay, what were you up to?
Easily escaped the guards. Some more concerning is that when I made my daring escape, easily managed to jump across buildings, make my way out of it.
Of course.
Some lady, I don't know, she had one of those fancy business suits on, and I think like a name tag. Her name was Press, maybe. She used some sort of flashing device at me. I know is that it caused a bright flash, and then really wanted to talk with me.
So a woman
Since I'm from here, would I know about them? Like the cameras and the newspapers and everything?
Well, first thing, you didn't know House Cannith, so I'm going to give you intelligence with disadvantage with a 16, please.
Yes. Yeah, I haven't spent much time in Sharn. Intelligence 16, disadvantage. That's a 17 and a 7.
No.
Okay. Huh. Well, that sounds strange.
She didn't seem like she meant any harm and didn't attack me, so I don't particularly care. That'll come up.
Okay.
So a woman flashed you.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting out of this.
Yeah, I suppose a woman did flash me. I guess that's the way to phrase it.
Okay.
All right. Here's the mighty House Cannith.
So up ahead is huge walls, probably about 30 feet tall. They're well guarded. There's Warforged patrolling every one of these edges of these walls. They're at the entrance of this place are 2 Juggernaut Warforged. They are guarding this large entryway on both sides, and Warforged are walking in and out. There, by your count, are over 100 Warforged that you can see coming in and out. There is a great Gatsby-type mansion beyond these walls. There is a crest of a bull blowing out smoke, and it says House Cannith, Cannith.
Well, we're here. Now what?
Yes. This
What
is always,
were we supposed... Sorry, you go.
There's always just the issue that comes up with every single time we plan something. We know the end goal and we know how to get there, but we don't know the middle part.
So remind me the end goal.
The end goal is that it's a good question, but we overheard that from somewhere, I think, that House Cannith was taken over by the production of Ithalids. Jay ponders for a second.
Yeah, scratching your chin.
All right, so I know bits and pieces, but I wasn't paying attention all those hours ago. Definitely not longer. So we know the information that House Cannith is here, and House Cannith generally makes Warforged, but recently Ithalids have taken control of Warforged.
Correct.
There's also a crystal shard somewhere in Eberron that we need to get. So as far as we know, did Charles share what he saw in his book to everyone? Or
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Okay. You did.
So we could go by the assumption that the shard corrupted the cataclysm, but I don't really want to go into the cataclysm area without knowing anything. So
we need to talk to these guys about if they know why the Ithalids are dealing with Warforged.
yeah, I guess, should we just go knock on their door and ask about if they've seen any mind flares recently? Or have any problem with mind flares?
Maybe something like that. Maybe we can talk about a lost Warforged or something that we've come across.
That's also good.
We actually do have one who's like injured and stuff on the ship still, don't we?
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We could mention him to try to get in with them.
I guess, what was his name? I'd never really talked to him.
Jones.
I've spoken to him heaps. I
Jones,
keep on forgetting
No,
his
his
name.
official name is J0N3NEZ. You call him Jones.
Great guy, salt of the earth. So we could talk about Jones and then try and see if they know anything about the Ithalids.
Yeah, but how are you just going to bring that up in like a conversation naturally? Like, we've got a broken down a Warforged. Also, people who eat brains, do you work with them?
That's a good question.
That's a fair point.
We're all just doing this like in the street, just standing in front of them.
Not even like caring if anyone overhears, because for all how our character sheets say we have high stats, but really, do we really?
Not by your rolls.
Yeah. I mean, Charles looks through time and space all the time. It's got him jack with the mind a little bit.
I suppose we can just go up and ask.
Yeah, that's the best way to get things done.
Who wants to take the lead on this one? I'm not really good at anything other than punching things and seeing other things.
I mean,
Kurgan, you're no offense to you, Charles, but neither of us appear to be good at talking with others.
Yeah, we haven't had much good success with that, so Kurgan, you should take the lead.
Yeah, I don't think the black fangs going across our necks are really helping.
Oh yeah, that's true. But when we were walking here, there was some like kids crying and pointing at me saying I was a demon. Now, that's not exactly new. Like that's happened back home and pretty much everywhere we've been. But I've only seen humans, dwarves, and these Warforged. I don't know if there's any other races on this plane.
You've seen a couple
I've
gnomes.
also seen gnomes, now that I think about it.
Yeah.
I mean, more often than not, those are the races that enjoy, or are most likely to live in rich, civilized societies.
Yeah, there are some other things, but I don't know if they'd be up here.
I suppose. Okay, all right.
Listen,
I will take the lead.
You take the lead, and if things go bad, we can take the lead. And Jay will.
And if things go really bad, and we split up, let's meet back at the bar.
What bar?
Oh, it's over that way.
Yeah, he points in the direction.
Still invisible.
No.
Love is still invisible.
Just his finger.
All right, Kurgan.
They're kind of pushing you. Yeah, they're pushing you towards. So there's
one who doesn't have a negative charisma modifier.
Yeah. So there's two Juggernaut Warforged. These are sort of the same size of the Warforged you fought at the Creation Forge. They're huge, gigantic.
Oh, great.
Oh, okay. That's good.
All right. And you walk right up, and they both stiffen up a little bit. No. Yes. What can we do for you?
I have a business within this here building concerning a Warforged under my employ.
And what do you need, and who do you need to see?
I need repair services. I'm not sure who exactly I need to talk to, but someone from the repair section.
Well, you are in the wrong spot. This is the home of Baron Merrick's Decaneth. This isn't the place to repair your Warforged.
Oh, sorry. I was told that this was like the headquarters.
This is a
Of
place where our Baron lives. He has given us a place to live here. But this isn't a place for you to bring your Warforged. Unless
Okay,
he's
good to know.
free, he can come on his own.
Well, he is free, but he also can't come on his own because his legs don't work.
I see. Did he lose his legs in the war?
I'm not sure where he lost them, but
Yes. Yeah, Jay will just lean and go, yes, he did.
That he
Yes,
is
he did.
allowed to come here and live with us. The Baron is a good man and has allowed all injured in the war to live here.
great. Great. I guess we'll just go and get him then.
You can. Is that all?
Okay. Yes, for now.
Okay. And as you talk, there is a man, two people. One is dressed in these fine silks and he's wearing a turban. And he's talking to this other person who's is a woman with slight gray hair. And he's walking by you guys. And he's like, he won't relinquish control of Caneth South, but he's just too important to give up. And then she says, he's onto something, possibly creating something new and important. We'll just keep an eye. Let's go. And they walk past you and kind of merge into the crowd and are gone.
So
idea what those people were saying, because that right over my head.
South Caneth. They mentioned something about South Caneth. Maybe they have something to do with what we need to figure out.
Should we follow them?
Yeah, let's go. I think they went this way. I put my invisible hand.
Okay. Somebody
There's gonna
in your
be-
crew roll me for perception. I wonder
You know,
who.
I wonder who should roll.
It's a crazy idea. I think Jay should make this roll.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just a real low 28.
Okay. They did slip away because you weren't really paying attention because you said it kind of went over your head. And then Kerrigan said, maybe we should, one of you, I think Charles said, maybe we should follow him. You turn around quickly and you kind of get a gist of where they were last. But you don't see where they are right now, but you kind of have a gist, general location.
Jay will go over there, and I guess look around, just see where they went off to, I suppose.
Okay. So,
I mean, the simplest way, how obvious is Jay willing to be? Jay's willing to be fairly obvious. Jay is going to is there any nearby vantage point?
well, the wall's behind you, but if you go across the street, there's other buildings you can get on, but maybe a tree. There's a couple of trees.
All right, Jay will run up the side of a tree to try and get higher up and
Okay.
look.
It's not like a wall, so you're going to give me a dex check, please.
Dex, got it.
15,
Can't wait
please.
that's not going to happen. Yeah, not going to happen.
What you got? 11?
11.
Okay, so, it's fairly complicated to get up this tree. It's not a perfect tree for climbing. So by the time you get to vantage point, especially you're a big man. So like some of these branches were breaking as you're trying to climb up this tree. You get up there, and by the time you get up there, they're gone.
Got it. Well, Jay will just down.
As you get down, there is just a bunch of leaves and branches all around this tree.
And the gardeners will fix it. This place probably has public gardeners too. Good lord. I don't know where they went off to. But that does remind me. Jay will quickly just jog up to the big old vanguard or juggernaut warforged.
Yep.
Excuse me for bothering you. If this is not the headquarters, I have 2 questions for you. If this is not the headquarters, where would the headquarters be?
We have headquarters in the Central Plateau. This is the home of Baron Merrick's Decaneth. He lives here. But if you are willing to employ Warforged, you might want to go to the Central Plateau.
And the second question is, does House Cannith work with mind flayers?
Are you suggesting that our Baron is working with those filth? Absolutely not. He is a good man.
Got it. And Jay will run back over to the party.
As you run back, you do see there's a man who is standing at the doorway of the mansion. He's got, he looks like he's very handsome, wearing an like a leather apron, but with a suit on top of it. And he's talking to a bunch of Warforged that are gathered around.
It's so tempting to interrupt, but no, that's a bad idea. Jay will not interrupt because that's on the other side of the wall. That's in the doorway, right?
Yeah, it's an open doorway. Like the gates are open to allow traffic to come to and fro.
Yeah, Jay is willing to open the can of worms of, do you work with mind flayer? That could be the Baron. Jay is not going to try and go talk to the Baron. That's a bad idea that even Jay knows. Jay thinks anyone in the party talking to a Baron is a good idea. Even anyone with a high charisma, good lord.
All right.
Jay will go back to the party and relay the message that the actual headquarters is in the Central Plateau.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's something.
Indeed it is.
So,
to the Central Plateau, then?
Right. Let's figure out how to get to the Central Plateau.
I assume it'd be in like the middle of the city.
Yeah, so you have seen these towers that have these airships. So you kind of, in there, people waiting in a line, so sort of like a taxi service up and down. House Orin, it's got a unicorn and a crest on these towers, and they're scattered all about. So kind of get a gist. This is how you would probably book passage. Another thing, and Charles, the blood is slowly getting closer to your heart. And I'm both going to need you, please roll a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, who?
Charles and Jay.
The two people who are going to die.
Okay. 16.
Okay.
Can I get advantage because I'm immune to disease and poison?
No. Just roll me straight, please.
Yeah, this is not going to go well. Natural 1?
Oh my god.
Jay
Is this something that I would notice?
You will notice
can
that
I
as
use-
he goes down to 1 foot as the blood is now entering his heart, and he feels this tremendous amount of pain. And one of the Warforged kind of look at you and he's like, you might want to take him to House Jarasco. He does not look good.
Thank you. Which way is that?
It is over there. It is.
With an invisible hand.
And he points.
Christ.
He points to a house, a building. It's a hospital, and there's people coming to and fro, all bandaged up.
Yes, the place Jay saw earlier was like, well, I don't need to go there. That's for nerds.
Yeah.
Kerrigan, why don't you grab him? Let's go.
All right. I'm just going to like pick him up and sort of sling him over my shoulder. We're just going to start walking.
Okay. Yep. And you make it to this building. There's a waiting room there, and there's this woman behind a table. She's wearing a white outfit with a little hat, a white hat, and she's, hello? Is everything okay? What can I help you with?
Yeah, I think my friend might be maybe dying.
Well, that's not good. Please.
Yeah.
Let's get him in.
Sweet.
And she says, well, we look at him. Can you please fill out this paperwork? And she hands you a stack of paperwork, and she tells you to sit down over there and fill out this paperwork.
Are they like taking him to a room while we're here?
They kind of put him on this bed where his feet are dangling off the edge because he's so big, and they're wheeling him into the hospital.
Here, wait, Kerrigan, should I go with him since I'm sick
you know
too?
what? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
you go
but
too.
only loved ones are allowed in. Are you his husband?
Of course. How dare you ask me that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, come right in.
Sorry, Kerrigan. And I'll just pass my pile of paperwork to him.
Oh, good.
Yeah, you see a huge pile of paperwork here. And
Great. I love this.
I definitely know how to read.
yeah, so Jay, you're feeling this heat begin to rise, and your eyes start to flutter and then roll behind and up, and now you just see the whites of your eyes. But what you see is a vision of cloudy blackness all around you, a fog of black. And there, as the fog clears, is a castle made of a skull on top of a mountain. And there's 2 red eyes glowing. And you hear a voice. You are going to be mine eventually. Fight all you want.
Jay will respond in Abyssal. I may be yours eventually, but I'll annoy the hell out of you until I get there.
Then find me, and we will enjoy eternity in hell. And you begin to feel the clouds of darkness swell all around you and cover your eyes until there's nothing but blackness, and you pass out.
I'm gonna cast the spell magic as we're rushing. I'm gonna like rub my hands like a defibrillator
Yeah.
and dispel magic on him at 5th level.
Okay. And nothing happens.
Alright. Just checking.
Okay. They put you in a room. A doctor comes in, he's like, what happened? He's unconscious. What seems to be the problem?
Well, this, and I'll like show his hand and like all of those things on his chest up to his neck and heart.
Yep.
This is the problem. It looks like a problem.
And he's like, he brings out a piece of some scissors and he's like, we're going to have to cut this robe off of him. And he's beginning to start to cut the robe.
You can cut the... Oof. Oh, screw... Oh, that's my eye robe. No.
Do I know that that's like his magic robe?
I will give you...
I would have seen it.
One.
I would have... Yeah.
I will give you
I would have seen it with the detect magic.
How... What skill do you want to use here? I'll give you one roll.
Arcana.
Yeah. You can give me Arcana. And I want a 15.
Okay, there we go.
A 15.
28.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Yes, this is a very magical item. Not really sure exactly how it works, but you know it helps him.
Wait. Here. And I'm just going to like try and get the robe without like him cutting it.
Okay. You can give me a persuasion because he's like, we gotta hurry up. He could die here.
Okay.
So we're gonna give
Come on.
persuasion a straight roll for me. 2.
2. It's a 2. He also got a 2.
A 2 off. Okay, you did it. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
2 versus a 2. Beautiful.
It's not bad luck if everyone rolls poorly.
Oh, I'm gunning for that robe.
Take away this robe. I'm getting XP.
Just remember, your robe was saved by a 2.
Yeah, good lord. That's this session in a nutshell. Your very powerful magic item was saved because someone rolled a 2.
Exactly. Okay, so
Man, I'm glad
he
I
takes
came
it up
in
and
here.
he's like, oh my gosh, is this what I think it is? And he starts whispering to something, and he leaves, and he's like, hold on, I'll be right back. And he heads out and is pretty quiet.
Well, what was the deal about the hurry then?
And he's like, this woman comes in and she says in your ear very softly, she's like, I think I know what that is. I think that's an aberrant mark. And here, you need to go see Thora in the middle city of House Tarkanan. She's called, just say, when you knock on the door, say, the Lady of the Plague. And she hands you a card with a beholder on a shield. Like, there's a shield and a beholder on the outside. It says, give him this and good luck. And get him out of this hospital right now.
The Lady of the Plague. Go to House Tarkanan in the middle city. Got it. Thank you.
And she moves a tattoo, and it kind of looks like a mark, kind of like what you have a little bit. And she's like,
Interesting.
She's like, go.
Thank you. I'll try and grab him. Or I guess I'll just push the bed.
Yeah. You push the bed right out to the waiting room. And Jurgen, you're on your third page of like, what, please put your address of billing. And
I don't know, space.
1, 2, 3, real street.
yeah, and as you pondering this,
I'm still just like mesmerized by this weird sort of like quill that doesn't need refilling and that has like no feather or anything.
yeah,
It's really weird.
yeah.
It's cool
Definitely.
though. I'm keeping this.
And the doors bang open, and you see Charles is wheeling out an unconscious Jay.
What's happening?
Jurgen, we're going. Let's grab him and go. Come on.
Okay, I just pick him up, sling him over my shoulder, and I keep going with it.
Wait.
And I just don't finish the papers.
Yeah, you just fling the papers down.
If someone asks me, I'm like, live in that situation, I'll be back.
And and as you go, like, one of the ladies like, wait, hold on. Where are we gonna bill you? And he's like, 1, 2, 3, real street. Don't worry, we'll send this to you. And then
Thank you. Please do.
In before that's a real street. That's Texas home address in Gaharan.
Beautiful. That's canon now.
That sounds like something Tex would name his home address.
All right. And as you're over his shoulder, you kind of come back to consciousness, Jay, coughing up a little bit. No, not blood, just coughing. And you start to regain consciousness.
Can I move easily again?
Yes. After a little bit, you can start moving.
Jay, after tracking down where his limbs are, it feels kind of odd. Jay will smack Kurgan on the back. Let me down, I can walk.
Okay,
hey, he's alive. Welcome back.
So
so and while you guys were in there, like, check this thing out. It's like a quill, but like you don't have to dip it in an inkwell like every 5 seconds. It's
I
really
love these
cool.
things.
Yeah, they said it was like it's called a pin. Yeah, they called it a pin. Yeah.
Good find.
So what happened?
Oh yeah. So they came in and this lady came out and said that you have an aberrant mark, and we need to go to House Tarkanan in the Middle City and tell them that the Lady of the Plague sent us. I wrote it all down on my arm so I wouldn't forget.
Okay, House Tarkatan, Middle City Plague thing.
Yes. And they freaked out and told us to get out of the hospital. So I think that we should keep moving.
Any idea what the hell an aberrant mark is?
Would I have any idea what an aberrant mark is?
You can roll me an intelligence.
All right.
With
We've
disadvantage,
been very intelligent
please,
today.
And looking at a 19.
Okay, 22.
2 nat 20s.
And 13.
No.
No, it doesn't sound familiar.
All right, well, let's go. Those House Orin Sky Towers seem like they'd be a way out of the Skyway.
Maybe. That's a good idea. We can parachute again if you want to.
Last time we did that, we ended up in a prison. I'd rather avoid it.
Fair point.
To the houses.
Okay, so you're going to one of these House Orin towers?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So there's numerous towers all around the Skyway. So you go to the closest one, and as you walk in, there's there's a kiosk where there's a person behind it, and you walk up, and they're like, "Where would you like to go?"
The Middle City?
No problem. The Middle City, that will be 4 gold pieces, please, per person.
Jay will just quickly hand over 12 gold.
Okay, no problem.
I'll pay you back.
Yep. Gives you 4 tickets with a big M with a circle around it, and goes, that would be on platform 4, please.
Great, thank you.
Copy that.
Yep. You quickly make it up to the 4th platform, which has a kind of a barge-looking ship with this round circle around it, and it's dimly glowing blue. They're ushering people onto seats that kind of line the outer edge, and in the middle is sort of like a bar. There is a bartender there offering drinks and refreshments. People are coming up, grabbing a drink, sitting back down, looking over the edges. Yeah.
Jay will kind of half stumble over to the bartender because, Jesus Christ, not feeling so good. He's now pumping
he's like,
shadow
you look
blood
like
in his
shit.
head. I know. There's a woman in the Middle City. I'm supposed to go to Lady of the Plague or something?
No, we're looking for House Tarkanan.
No, doesn't ring a bell.
Insight check.
Oh, nice. Okay, I will not tell you what. Bartender, this is his job. Get +5.
27.
He doesn't know.
Damn it.
Yeah.
One of these days I'll insight someone and they won't. And they will be lying.
Oh,
One day.
yeah. I'll remember that one where Kurgan punched that guy
Natural
right
20 at that bar.
Yeah. That was a good
Oh,
one.
that was
insight
great.
check.
And there was
Ooh, bam.
No, he really doesn't know that person. It's like, it doesn't ring a bell. Can I get you something to drink, though? Some refreshments?
Jay will shake his head and will quickly down an antitoxin.
Okay.
Because I have one of those.
Nice. Okay. It slowly makes you feel a little bit better.
All it does gives me advantage on saves against poison, so there are better things out there.
There you go. And you two? Kurgan? Charles?
Yeah. I'll take something.
Okay. It's fairly reasonable prices. It's going to be 1 silver.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we're no longer at the rich place anymore. Yay.
Yeah, these people are going to the middle city, so sort of like tourist people or people that work up here. You see a lot of people that have probably menial jobs that work in the Skyway or heading back down to the middle city.
I respect that. Kurgan, do you
Yeah, I
happen
can
to
pay
have
a
silver piece?
silver.
All right, cool.
Okay. Yep. So what are you looking for? An ale? Some liquor? What are you looking for?
What's your specialty?
Well, I tell you the truth. It's pretty generic stuff here. So, our specialty is pretty much a lager. We have good lagers.
Yeah.
Hey, do you have
It's
any
been-
rum? I feel like it's been a long time since I've had any
of course.
rum.
Yeah, here. Some
Yeah,
rum.
I'll take some also.
Sweet.
Yep. There's some rum and puts it aside and puts like some peanuts there for you as
Yes.
Yep.
Love peanut.
Oh,
well. There's
that's
no
great.
stools here. You have to go sit down on the edge. And as you guys sit down, there's the blue light around the ring starts to grow a little bit brighter. It starts to the ship begins to maneuver a little bit, and this woman comes out. And she's like, "We'd like to demonstrate the seatbelt," and she's like showing you the seatbelt. And if there's any emergency, you just use the underneath your seat. There is a feather fall wristband that you put on that you can jump off and feather fall if you need to. And as you sit down, Kurgan, there's this child, and he starts wailing, "Mama, it's a demon."
I just look at him and I say, I don't know, crying and pouting and pointing at you whenever you come by.
And he's like, as soon as you turn over, he's just starts like cowering under his mother's jacket, and she just gives you the stink eye.
What? You're mad at me because I look this way? I can't help this,
That's
alright?
messed up.
Kurgan's
Yeah.
about halfway to a rage.
Yeah, he's yeah.
God, everywhere I've been today, there's just been literal children just crying because they don't like the way I look. God damn, this...
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. The person apologizes and is like, "Listen, we're going to upgrade you to first class. I apologize.
Wow.
You should.
Oh.
You should.
Thank you very
never do
much.
that." Yep.
Thank you very much.
Yep. And first class is that, it's got its own bar there, so.
As we're walking out, could I try to subtly grab that featherfall bracelet?
I'm sorry, but you're not going to first class. Just Kurgan.
Ah, gotcha.
Oh. I was gonna maybe give him back his jacket, but if I'm going in first class, I need at least something covering the top, so I'm keeping it on.
Yeah, it's just Kurgan. Yeah. And you guys slowly make your way down to the House Orin Tower in the middle city. You dock and get out. And now you make your way down, and now you're in the middle city. This place is, middle class. Not as high, falutin as the Skyway, but still pretty nice. What are you guys
Finally,
doing?
something approaching Charles's pockets.
Oh, yeah. So what are we doing, guys? And as you can see, if you go over to, you can see the middle city.
As we got off the train, could I try to grab that bracelet?
It's a flying, yes, it's a flying ship. It's not a train. But yes,
gotcha.
You can go ahead and give us, of course, I will give you a roll, a sleight of hand.
All right. 17.
Yes. So you definitely take it off. As soon as you take the bracelet off its mounting ring, it activates.
It explodes.
No, it activates, and now you have Featherfall activated.
Okay. While I'm walking, it just feels really weird.
Yeah, you're like, can you walk with Featherfall? How's that possible?
You can. I feel like it's like you have a little less gravity because you don't fall as fast.
Yeah,
it's like slightly. It's like I feel like it'd be like walking on a trampoline.
Yeah,
it's like a little.
Yeah.
I'm picturing like you have like your helium. You're like very light. You're kind of like like walking on the moon. That's what it's like. It's like walking on the moon. You're like bouncing.
This is weird. I'll go ahead and use my Vampire like stickiness, to kind of mellow it out a little bit.
Built-in moon boots for the occasion.
Yeah, exactly.
It's awesome. So until it wears off, going down the stairs is really weird.
Don't grab the bracelets.
Yep. And you make it out, and so this opens up onto a pretty touristy area. There's a fountain and a courtyard, and there's merchants all around the courtyard, jugglers, people with music. It's getting closer to evening time, not dark, but what you do notice is it's a little drizzly and a little dark because the towers above you are casting a shadow, and it's definitely not as bright and sunny as the Skyway. There's a little drizzle and a little kind of what is the oppression from the other towers?
It's time to start. It's time to go against the proletariat, or is it with the proletariat? I don't know, communism.
Down with the bourgeoisie.
That's the one. That's what's Jay. Jay's heard of communism. What's communism? I don't know. You do something with the proletariat.
Oh, yeah. Has he heard of capitalism?
Capitalism. What's that? Is that when you capitalize your names? That's something that happened in common.
Yeah, sure. That's how it works.
Where to?
Jay will do the very sensible thing because we're level 10 adventurers. What's the worst that could happen? And ask around for House of Targotten.
Okay.
Because we don't know. Because all we know is Middle City.
So you're staying around this little central area, walking about, and you're kind of getting hungry. That's pretty. You just drank pretty much and had some peanuts.
Delicious peanuts.
So hunger is setting in. And in fact, talking about that, why don't you give me a roll on your hunger, Charles?
Yep. That's a Constitution.
More disease.
That's a Constitution save, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Okay, 21.
Okay,
First good roll of the night.
Yeah. You staved off the hunger, so where do you guys want to look for information?
Well, let's look for information and get some food.
First, I think Jay would ask just around the people who are like the, I don't know, business reception, like the people who are like working at the taxi service that might have like, hey, here are the important landmarks.
Oh, okay, yeah. There's definitely touristy like information stations.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And Jay will ask do you know where the House Targotten might be?
I do not know of that house. That there's many houses, and she's going through a lot of pamphlets. It's like, no, let's see here. We have House Vidalis. We have Kondarok. Yes. House Civis? No. Barlian? No. Oh no. We have House Madani? No, sorry, I don't have that.
Do you have like a map we could maybe buy of like at least this section of the city, of like Middle City or something?
We certainly do. Lots of maps. Here's a couple of free ones, complimentary of the tourist office of Sharn, City of Tower.
Oh, thank you very much.
Hey, you're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, so we look through the map. Do we find the place?
No.
She didn't give me any other instructions, did she?
No.
We got a
Jace is
business
forgetting.
card, right?
Excuse me?
Yeah, we got the business card.
Yes.
Are there
Please
other
don't tell me there's
instructions?
like an address on the business card and we've just been ignoring it.
Yeah,
No.
what's the business card say?
No. So at the one side of it is a shield with a beholder on it, and the other side says House Jarasco. I'm sorry. It says House Tarkanan, Tarkanan, and it says ask for the Lady of Plague.
Yes. Okay, just making sure I had everything.
Yep.
Do we?
Are there any like hot dog vendors?
Yes, tons of different vendors, different types of meats, for sure. And as you're eating some meat, you can give me depends on how good you want to eat, a copper for crap food, a silver for good, and a gold for really good. Go ahead, everybody.
Jay might be dead in like an hour, so Jay's gonna get really good food.
Okay.
Jay will pay for everyone else's meal for 3 gold.
Yep. You guys are asking about. You make your way down one side street, and a lady yells out and says, "Oh my God!" And she points up, and fire is blazing out of one of the windows, and smoke is billowing out the top of this, or close to the top of one of these towers, and a woman is screaming, "Help! Help! Help! Help!" as she's leaning out, "My brother!" And she's like, "Somebody help!" And that's where we'll end this episode.
That's tough, buddy.
Not to be you, says the guy with fire resistance that just keeps going.